Okay, Rabotai, welcome everyone. We are growing. You should just know, I'm telling you in advance, these shiurim that we're learning together, it's making me grow in my, like we're learning about generosity over here. It's making me grow my generosity. It's a wild thing. It's amazing. Are you guys growing? Kata, you growing with it?
Of course.
That's it. There you go. Now, he writes over here, Orchot Sadikim, even though generosity is a great trait, צריך לזה שלא יהיה פזרן להציג דבר לבו במיני מאכל ומשתה ולתת עונו לעשות בגדים יקרים וזה ממונו במיני תרבולות שאינן מביאות דרעי שמיים. It says be careful not to be too large with your money with shtuyot. What do I mean by shtuyot? I'm giving an example. Let's say for example, you shouldn't be a pazran on money that you don't have to spend. You understand? On money that you don't have to spend, let's say, give an example. Let's say you're buying a suit. Right? There's two stores right next door to each other. Two stores, you're not wasting your time, you're not this, that. But just that store is more comfortable when you walk in. They give you water, the AC is blasting. The other store, the AC is not blasting. It's okay. And it's right next door to each other. It's not like you're wasting time. It's right next door. Oh, you know what? It's more comfortable for me to go into that store. You understand? So now what are you doing? You be a pazran. You're spending an extra $300 for the comfort. But you're getting the same suit. You're getting the same. You got to think a little bit. I think that's obvious. Yeah, but he's speaking it out. But you get what I'm trying to say? He says, but be a vatran with your money, be light with your money when it comes to the charity of the Sadikim, of the aniyim, of the poor people. I'll tell you what happened. There was one time, a rabbi was going to collect money for a very poor man. And what did he need? The poor man needed a coat. So he was going around to collect money for a coat. And he went to a very wealthy man. And the wealthy man opens up his door. Oh, Rabbi, it's freezing outside. Come in. I said, no, I got to talk to you outside. So what do you mean? Come in, it's freezing outside. Please, come outside. Let's talk. He goes, he walks outside. He says, after how you doing? How's everything? He's just telling me how you doing, how's everything? Hope all is well. How's the business? How's this? How's that? He said, Rabbi, it's freezing. Come on, I'm freezing. I can't. He says, guess what? I wanted you to feel how cold it is outside. So now, you'll be more generous in giving for this poor guy who doesn't have any coat. And he goes, Rabbi, no problem. He gave him the most comfortable coat. The guy needs a coat. So why do I have to get him the most comfortable, warmest coat? Give him any coat. That's what you might say, right? Right? Oh, Rabbi, why does that poor man have to have such a comfortable coat? How much is it? You imagine it's the holiday season, right? Rosh Hashanah, comes Rosh Hashanah, right? So you say to yourself, wait. The guy comes to you and says, let's say for example, Pesach, he needs a suit. We're collecting money, there's a guy who needs a suit. So you say, oh Rabbi, I have $50 Chinese suit from who knows what, over here, $50. You wear it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? $50, what's a suit? Rabbi, you want a suit? Yeah, it's a suit, I got a suit. Or you mechabed him, you say, you know what? I want to go all out. I want to be my vatran on my money, I want to give him the best of the best. Wow. You get it? I'm not telling you to go get the $10,000. More mechubad and nice. That's what he's writing over here. Give them the best of the best. Like for example, with food, you want to, people sometimes they say, oh, what does he need, Rabbi? You collecting for a meal for this guy? Okay, no problem. I'll give him a meal. What's a bagel and a cream cheese? I'll give him a bagel and cream cheese. You're right, but it's Purim today. Purim, nobody wants a bagel and cream cheese. They want a nice sandwich, some steak sandwich, shawarma with the hummus and the Israeli salad and the tahini dripping down on the lava. So you might say, all right, what's the minimum the guy could have? Every day you're splurging on yourself. Splurge on the ani. Splurge on a poor person. That's what he's telling you. Be a splurge when it comes to the tzedakah. Splurge when it comes to tzedakah. Don't be nitty gritty when it comes to the tzedakah. no problem. Chava, here, chubad, this, that. When it comes to shtuyot, the crazy shtuyot, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you don't don't burn your money on nonsense, basically. Burn your money on you can't burn your money. Do the good things with your money. You have to understand, you're a gizbad. You know what gizbad is? You're a treasurer. Hashem gave you a treasure. You know what they say? They say, if you have extra, Baruch Hashem, you can support, you can do it. Yeah, you're a gizbad on your money. You're responsible now where to place it the right stakot. You have to manage it the correct way. You have to manage it the correct way. It's a responsibility to be, everybody wants to be wealthy. It's a responsibility to be wealthy. You know that, right? It's a responsibility to be wealthy. There's going to be a din hashbon. Okay, you're a very wealthy guy. Now what'd you do with the money? The money wasn't for you. You have $100 million. Not for you, $100 million. $100 million. It's for you to give it out. You got to give it out. You're a gizbad. You got to give it to the right places. So, therefore, this is the lesson that we're learning here today. And of course, he writes that when you do that, he ends off with a beracha. And he says, so therefore, remember these lessons of generosity.